I have a remainder. Now what do I do with it? That's what we're going to focus on for this lesson, because sometimes things just can't fit into the groups equally, like these guys over here. They didn't make it into the groups, and so we have a remainder. All right, so in this case here, I started with 60 dots, or smaller blue circles, so 60 circles divided amongst 8 groups. And I was able to fit 7 dots into each group, but I had a remainder of 4. 4 sad ones all on their own. They don't make it in, right? So it's important for the next couple of problems that we keep in mind that 60 divided by 8 is 7 remainder 4. We're going to figure out in different situations what to do with the remainder. All right, let's look. Callie has a board that is 60 inches long. She wants to cut 8 shelves of equal length from the board. Ooh, key fact here. She wants to use the entire board. Okay, so she has a board that's 60 inches long. She wants to cut 8 shelves, and she wants to use the entire board. How long will each shelf be? Okay, so we know that we're still doing 60 inches divided by 8 shelves. And our answer will be the length of each shelf. Okay, so let's do that. We already know 60 divided by 8 equals 7 remainder 4, right? We already know that. We did it on the last slide. So we have to figure out what to do with the remaining 4 inches. So we have, let's look at the picture again. These would each, in this case, represent an inch. So if this is an inch, and this is an inch, and this is an inch, and this is an inch, we would be splitting them between the 8 groups, right? So we'd actually have to split these in half. And then each of the circles would get one of the little halves, right? So this would be like the little half right here. So now you could actually see that we are going to have a fraction. That was terrible drawing. Let me try to do a little bit better here. I'm going to try to get like a half circle looking thing in here. There we go. That's better. All right. Kind of like the letter D. So each one is going to get 7.5. And we have to think about how would we know 7.5? So let's go back over here. So we can think about using the remainder 4, and then how many things it's getting split between 8. So we can say each shelf will be 7 and 4 out of 8 little pieces, which is the same as 7 and 1/2. So we could see how each of the things groups got 7.5 inches. All right, let's check out the next situation. Same person, different context. So read it to yourselves. Take a moment. All right, she's got 60 beads. She wants to make 8 bracelets. She wants to put as many beads as possible on the bracelet. Okay, so again, 60 divided by 8 equals 7 remainder 4. So the question is, how many beads will be on each bracelet? Well, in this case, each of her bracelets need to look identical. So when we have these 4 beads left over, she's not going to be using them. So in this case, Callie is just going to drop her remainder. She's going to say, I'm not using that this time. So sometimes we just drop the remainder. Not all the time. right? Last time we had a fraction, but this time it makes sense to say, I'm not going to use this for beads. All right, let's look at the next one. Oh, same person again. This time she's having beads, but now she's placing the beads into containers. All right, let's check this out. Callie has 60 beads. She wants to put 8 beads in each container. How many containers will she need? Okay, so this one's actually a little different if we think about it. It's basically saying, here's a container. She puts 8 beads in it. Here's another container. She puts 8 beads in that. Another. So we've got 8 so far, 16 beads, 24, 32, and then 40. Another 8 makes 48. Another 8 makes 56. Okay, now we're at the point where we're going to find the remaining beads, right? So we've got 56 used, and then we've got 57, 58, 59, 60. Well, she's not going to just leave these rolling around her bedroom. She wants another container. So in this case, she'll get another container. So even though the answer is 7 remainder 4, what we're going to do is we are actually just going to add 1 to the 7 because we're going to need that extra container. So we're going to say the answer in this case is 8. So in this case, we add 1 to the quotient. All right, let's move on. What's Callie doing next? All right, she's got stickers in this case. Callie has 60 stickers. All right. She wants to give an equal number of stickers to 8 friends. Okay. She will give the leftover stickers to her sister. How many stickers will Callie give to her sister? Okay. Well, the question really is about the remainder in this one. So 60 stickers divided by 8 friends. Each friend gets 7 stickers. And the remaining stickers are actually going to be going to her sister. So we're only using the remainder. So her sister will get 4 stickers. So in this case, we just use the remainder. And that was it. That was the only part of the question we had to answer. Woo! Okay. So remainders are important to think about, right? You have to think about what context they are in and how they're being used. And then you decide what to do with it. All right, kids, I'll see you next time. Bye.